Nah, you're bugging. They wouldn't do this to All Might. They wouldn't. They wouldn't have All Might completely get ran through like like
Yeah,
He's
nothing.
about to get ragdolled. Oh my gosh.
So this form of All for One is stronger somehow because that's how anime works. Um,
Younger.
it's like
He's
his
just
purest, and
ugly.
he's more unhinged now because of how Shigaraki's hate has been affecting him. Um, and All for One is, I mean, All Might is ready to put it all on the line. He's like, listen, man, I've stood on the sidelines for too long. He's probably been preparing for this for the last like 3-4 months. He's been ready to do this for a while. Still the future that what's my man that died in season 4, Sir Nighteye, that future that he put out for him. I mean, it still stands. He still says you're going to die the most gruesome death that's ever existed. Um, Kind of like the future devil said to fucking what's my man name in Chainsaw Man?
Aki.
No,
Yeah, he's like your death is about to fucking rule. But he's yeah. I mean, if I had to do a big prediction, I feel like this is the story of how Deku became the greatest hero. That's why I try to always keep in mind. So it's already off the table that Deku's not dying in this series. I hope. Um,
no, he can't die. He, of all people who can't die, he's on the top of the list.
but I do think, is there a world where Bakugo comes back to life and helps All Might? Damn.
That could go either way.
I feel like because I can't. It's not that I can't see All Might dying. I can very well. I feel like we have a 50-50 chance. But I'm trying to look at the other side of like, okay, so what if All Might doesn't die? Like, how does this happen? He's not defeat. This is the final battle between him and All for One. It's the battle that has gone on wage for war. I feel like we're gonna get some flashbacks too. I feel like the next chapter is definitely gonna be a cop out because we're gonna expect him to see the full mecha All Might, and really what we're gonna get is a flashback to like their fights in the past. But there's got. I'm trying to figure out what All Might versus All for One looks like.
I want to say that he gets into the Iron Man suit. We kind of see him like he might get ragdoll for like a hot second, but this is also tech that came. This has to be tech from like the first movie or where it's supposed to be effective against All for One. Like he
Right.
wouldn't just pull that out otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like there has to be something to it that, if not to protect him, it has to at least do considerable damage to All for One.
Right. And I don't want to rule out the fact that someone could very well help All Might in this situation. I feel like to rule that out would be nuts considering how many people are on the front lines for this.
Oh, I would hate that. No,
Because you would hate that because you want him to die so
no.
bad.
Bro, did we just not see what All for One just did? Tell me a robot suit's gonna stop this man?
Hey,
Please
man.
don't.
Come on, man. We've seen
a robot suit. A robot suit and another person's gonna know.
Listen, man, that's his
There
car,
is no
bro. His
way.
car survived various explosions and stuff like that. I'm sure All Might he got some tricks, some Batman, Iron Man ass, utility belt ass tricks up his sleeve. If anyone knows All for One, it's All Might. If anyone knows the quirks that he has, if anyone knows how to avoid, I mean, this metal suit is clearly to avoid
but
him
he
getting.
ain't go against he ain't go against this version.
Yeah, I feel bars coming
This
from
version
All for
is
One.
another.
Like
All for One's about to man. He's about to ragdoll this man.